Oh yeah, what's going on, fam? It's your man VACAY-J, and yes, we are back. We are live. We are live. What's going on, family? Yes, today it's just me, fam. It's VACAY-J, and I thank you all for joining us here for this live recap and review. And you already know how we do, fam. Definitely gonna need your help as we are now live. So everybody in the live chat, you already know you're part of the show. Shout out to our girl Amy. She got backed up with work, so she's not going to be able to make it. Maybe she might jump in. You never know. But yes, it's just me today, fam. And we're going to go through episode 8 of P-Valley season 2. So, of course, you know I got to shout out you guys. And I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Again, if you're brand new to the channel, you know what to do, fam. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor, hit that like button. As we go through this episode of P-Valley, you already know this is our favorite show, one of our favorite shows, right? So shout out to everybody that's chiming in. I appreciate all you guys. Hope you guys, you can hear me clearly. You can see me clearly. I'm using the back facing camera. So hopefully that brings me live and right into your living rooms or on your phones or whatever the case is, fam. So I appreciate you all for coming through. And as always, I got to shout out my live squad. And if you're watching the replay, salute to you. Thank you for watching the replay. But you know what I got to do, fam. I got to shout out all of you guys out here who are loyal to VACAY-JayTV. It means the world to me, family. It really, really does. So, of course, I want to shout out Daria. What's going on, Daria? I see you. Creator Sis, what's happening, Creator Sis? What's going on, Savannah? How we doing? How we doing? My loyals are in here. Blessings to y'all. Good to see y'all. You already know, long work day, and now we're here together to discuss one of our favorite shows, and we're gonna break it down. You already now know how we do. We're gonna break each and everything down. Savannah's funny. She be like, Barry White voice. I see you, Savannah. I appreciate you. What's going on today? Hey, what's going on today? See how we doing? How we doing, family? I'm super excited to be here with all of you. And again, I appreciate your support. Again, our girl, she's backed up with work. She's not able to be here. Maybe she'll pop in, hopefully. All right. But again, we're going into this episode 8. And you know how we do, fam. Off the top, let's do our rating, right? Let's do the rating of what we think about this episode 8, season 2, P-Valley. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you guys to go ahead, hit that rating. What do you rate it? Type it in the chat box. Type it in the comment box. What do you rate episode 8, P-Valley season 2? All right. I'm going to let you know off the top. My rating for this, I would say to me is a 9.5. Like, that's my rating. Yeah, I see your ratings. Okay, what's going on, Funky G83? What's going on, fam? Hey, my rating is a 9.5, right? So I see Creator said a 9. Tanae said a 9. Funky G83 said a 9. Yeah, family, I see you. I see you. And again, I felt like this episode really was the turn up, right? Savannah, I saw you in the comments on my video. Appreciate you. But yes, definitely the turn up. Like, this one turned way up from episode 7, right? Episode 7 was good. And like I said to Amy last week, it was more informative than entertainment. This one right here, super crazy, right? Super turn up, right? We saw another side of your boy Little Murder. Like, we found out exactly why they call him Little Murder, and we found out exactly why they call Roulette, right? I mean, I was just laughing throughout the episode because I'm like, man, this girl is crazy, right? Like, Roulette is crazy. All right, Savannah said 9, Little Murder. Big homicide now, right, exactly. So yeah, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna break it down. I was super surprised at a lot of different things, and as we go through it, you'll see what I'm surprised at. Maybe you might have been surprised as well, but I give it a 9.5. You know, maybe Amy might give it like a 8. I don't know. Amy, you got to chime in and let us know. But yeah, I gave it a 9.5 because to me, this thing turned up like extreme. I was like, whoa, like real extreme. You know, a lot of different things. So let's go ahead and pull up some video, pull up some footage. Let's talk about this episode because I thought it was definitely like way more, I don't know, exciting to me. Just to me, it became like real, like, like it really turned up on some gangsters. You know what I'm saying? We seeing more of the gangs and of the crews come out now, right? So I felt like it really turned up way more than the other episodes. So let's pull this up, fam, and let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about this death drop, right? 8, the death drop, right? Some folks across Chucalissa fight for theirs, while others struggle to accept the things they can't change, right? So, I mean, off the top, let's talk about it. Let's talk about your girl Mercedes, right? She was really struggling, right? And I felt sorry for her. I really felt sorry for Mercedes because, Mercedes been going through this ever since, she really took that strap and took out, Montavious, right? Ever since she took that strap, she's been having problems, bad energy, bad karma, everything, right? And that shoulder has been really pressing on her. It's really been kind of like bad energy, bad luck for her. And, she's supposed to have a last dance last season. And I said this before. She was supposed to be done. Like, she was supposed to be done last season. But, of course, they kept it going to show that, she has a little bit more in her. But it seems like now things are slowing down, right? It seems like now we're seeing, I don't want to say it's age, but we're seeing this injury really take a toll on her. We're seeing a lot of life issues really coming to like press on her. You know how we deal with life, right? Sometimes we're good and then things just hit us from all angles, you know what I'm saying? Like death or, drama from Terica and Shell and everything, and drama from, Farrah and the coach, and drama from even her mom. Let's go way back to season 1. Even her mom stealing her money and creating a church, right? Taking that storefront and creating a church. She's always had drama and things pressing down on her. And I think that it's really taking a toll on her. I really think that. Drop your comments below what you think, but I really think that Mercedes is having like issues because of all the pressure that she's been dealing with, all the craziness she's been dealing with. And, she might be, you never know, like people go through a lot and they deal with like depression sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like some people deal with depressions. I mean, I said it before, Mercedes would take 2 steps forward and then take like 4 steps backwards. There's always something pressing her back. The way that they write her, it's like, she can do so many amazing things. She has so much potential, but it's always something blocking her, always something getting in her way. And of course, Uncle Clifford. Uncle Clifford always gonna be there for Mercedes, right? That's like his little daughter. That's like Uncle Clifford's daughter, looking out for her, getting her out of jail, doing a whole lot of stuff for Mercedes. But that's, as Uncle Clifford said, that's her bottom B, right? Her bottom, I don't want to say the word, you know what I'm talking about. That's her bottom B. So Uncle Clifford's always gonna be there for your girl, Mercedes. Man, let me tell you something. This right here was the symbol. This was a strong indication that we was going to see, as you say, Savannah, as we all say, as Uncle Clifford said, right? Little murder turned into little homicide or big homicide, right? Like really, man, like this was a fruition. This was a sign of what was to come for Little Murder, as far as what we know happened with him dealing with Pico. And, a lot of people have a little controversial thoughts on that, right? I mean, you guys drop your thoughts. Some people feel that, Little Murder shouldn't have did that, right? Some people feel that Little Murder should have just let Pico go. And we could talk about it, fam. Little Murder felt like he needed to let Pico have it, right? He wanted Pico to have it because, again, Pico picked the wrong day to try to clout chase. He picked the wrong day to really try to go ahead and say, yeah, we took him out and anybody want to mess with my clique. I'm like, Pico, are you serious right now? So drop your thoughts. Do you think that it was only right for Little Murder to retaliate like that? For him to really take out Pico, knowing that he got kids, he about to have a newborn, the whole 9. He was pleading for his life. I know I'm kind of skipping towards the end, but it's not the very end. But I think that like it wasn't even like Little Murder's call. It wasn't his call. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I see you, Tanea. Right. Funky G83, Mercedes going through a mental block. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody, yeah, we all want Mercedes to win. And let me see what's going on here. You remind me, Uncle Clifford stepdaughter, right? Uncle Clifford's stepdaughter, absolutely. And let me see, Funky G83, Pico was marked for death. Yep. Got you. Yeah, right. So he was marked for death with that trading tails, right? I see that right there. That trading tails comment that he made, yeah, he was marked for death. So I know for sure that Pico has been had it out for Little Murder, right? He's been had it out for Little Murder. And then when Little Murder, you saw that video that I put together, Little Murder versus Pico. You saw the preview of that. You see that, yeah, they always had beef. Like, I think Pico was always kind of jealous of Little Murder, right? I think he was kind of jealous, even though he knew the truth about Little Murder and he tried to play Little Murder. And that's why Little Murder like beat him down in the club and then turn around this season. Pico got beat down by Big Teak. So for Big Teak to come out, clout chase, get on IG talking about, yeah, it's only right that we took out dude and, just talking a whole lot of trash. Yeah, the OGs was not having it. They was not having the OGs of Little Murder Squad was like, you remember when he hugged him? He hugged him and told him, he's like, listen, you need to take care of this. And he probably gave him the order. Even if Little Murder didn't want to do it, it was already too late once the video came out. It was already too late to go down, right? So, yeah, Pico definitely, hey, some people feel like it wasn't necessary for Little Murder to do that. Some people feel like, hey, it was necessary, right? And it's totally up to you guys. It's all for your opinion, your thoughts, and everything else like that. But let's backtrack a little bit. Your this couple right here, to me, is a funny couple, right? Because they love each other, right? But they still trying to figure out where they stand with each other, right? So this conversation was really funny to me, right? It was kind of funny to me, but at the same time was necessary. While they on hold, waiting with that funky beat, when you on hold and you hear that funky beat, you're like, oh shoot, you on hold, and you start dancing to the. That's the kind of beat it was. Tell me that wasn't the beat. Tell me that wasn't a pretty. It was an okay beat, the on hold. Right. Let's get back to it. Let's talk about what's happening with this couple right here. And we're talking about Mercedes and your boy Maine. So Maine got out, right? Maine is out. We happy to see Maine, right? Maine, y'all got the muscles out, he flexing and everything else like that. I know y'all going crazy in the chat. Go ahead. I know y'all feeling Maine. I know you're feeling your boy. He was a football player, whatever. So, and he was locked up, right? Locked up. And yeah, Mercedes sees him and she is happy to see your boy. Your boy is like, I'm happy to see you too. What's going on? What's going on? I try to call you, man. Yeah, I know it's hard for me to, talk up in there. It's hard for me to talk, but it's all good. Invites her to the whole block party thing going on, right? Invites her to the block party, and she's like, I don't know if I can move some things around. Maybe I'll move some things around. He's like, yeah, I want you to move some things around, girl. I want you to make that happen, right? So, your boy, that's named Thomas Jones. Yeah, that okay. Your boy's definitely feeling. I think they've been trying to get together for quite some time. They've been trying to get together for quite some time, and yeah, I think it's time, right? I thought it was going to happen in this episode. I thought they was finally going to make it happen. We were probably going to have a longer, love scene than Uncle Cliff and Little Murder, because they had the longest love scene in all of history of P Valley, right? So we was hoping that this was going to happen, but it didn't go down. All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about your girl Keyshawn and Haley. Now, again, y'all know I'm still Team Haley because I believe that she's going to turn around and do some good things in the end. I know it doesn't look good for her right now. I know it looks like she just wants to sell the club. I know it just looks like she's just out for money. But she's not, fam. Like, she really wants to help out Keyshawn, and I believe that she is going to do that. As long as Keyshawn doesn't mess up, I believe that she is going to really help her out. I think it's going to go down. I think it's going to happen for her. All right? So with all that being said, like Keyshawn, she just got to be smart about things. But what do you guys think about her offering Keyshawn all the money from the door, right? All the money from the door, and she could take that money and take the kids and go wherever she wants. Now that's a lot of money, right? Whatever they're charging at the door, whether it be $5, $10, $20. There's a lot of people that come up. There's 100 people that come up in there. Y'all do the math, right? We got a math teacher that sometimes comes on, but y'all do the math, right? It's a lot of people that is, definitely coming through the paint. That's going to be a lot of money, right? Y'all see creators says Maine is high, right? So yeah, she gave her the birth certificate and all that to get the passport, right? And she's like, yeah, I need it back before Derek notices that it's back, that it's gone, right? You don't think she's going, okay. Well, you said you don't think that she's going to use it, huh? Or she is going to use it, right? I hope she does. I mean, she needs to get out of the country. Like, she needs to get away, totally far away. I don't care. You need to go to Bahamas. You need to go to Bermuda. You need to go, to some island, Cabos, whatever. She got to get away from Derek somehow, some way. But at the same time, she still got to take care of the kids, get the kids to school, just relocate. Hey, she need to come to California, whatever. Come all the way on the West Coast or go to New York, whatever the case is. She needs to get totally away from Derek. And now he's begging. But listen, she got a plan, and she's trying to teach her the game. Like, don't tell nobody where you're thinking about going, not even the people that's helping you out, because, hey, things can get mixed up. Like, let's say she did tell Haley, and then Derek comes after Haley, and then he like tries to choke her, and it's like, tell me where she is, and she's like, she's in California. You don't want her to know, right? All right, let's speed this thing up a little bit, right? We find out that your boy Dre lied, right? He lied about his father being dead. He lied and said that, his father was dead, but come to find out his father is actually locked up for murder. And Lil Wayne Kyle got that information, and then he did a smear ad on your boy Dre, right? So it looks like it's over for Dre, right? Because people don't want a man that's a liar, but all of them are liars, right? All of them are liars, right? All these politicians, for the most part, they ain't telling the truth, but they playing hardball. They playing hardball with your boy Dre, right? Yeah, you think, okay, so Tanae is saying something, she thinks something's going to happen to get them to leave, right? We say Funky G83 says Keyshawn doesn't show me she wants to escape. Yeah, I mean, I think she's afraid a lot. I think she's afraid of leaving, you know what I'm saying? When you say Andre's full of beer, why you say that? Why? Because he didn't tell her like the truth. I mean, I think that he never really had a good relationship with his dad. And if you remember that video, that VHS video that he watched of, Godfather asking him what he wanted to be when he grew up. And he said, I want to be president. And his father, who was filming it, was like, you ain't never going to be president, man. They ain't never going to let a black person be president. And Godfather was like, man, shut up. You know what I'm saying? And he told him, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. You could be anything you want to be. So he was very encouraging, and I don't think that Dre had a good relationship with his father anyway. And now we see that he's locked up for murder, right? So, we're going to see what happens from there. All right? So, let's keep going, fam. Let's break this thing down. Your boy Corbin is mad at everything, but I'm laughing about this ad, though. This ad from your girl right here. I mean, when they put that ad out and said that she was tricking and she was doing all this and doing all of that, and then she owned up to it and said, yeah, I was doing all of that. I was this and that because Chuck and Lisa didn't provide me opportunities, but now I'm the pastor trying to save you from sin coming through your door. I thought that was funny. I thought it was hilarious that she actually owned up to it, and she was still using, like, hey, I'm still a preacher, a pastor, and I'm still going to try to save y'all from the sins of the world. You know what I'm saying? So, she owned it though. And Corbin had a good point. He's like, at least she owned up to her stuff. You know what I mean? At least she owned up to it. She wasn't trying to hide it. Corbin's making good points, but Corbin is pissed off. Why? Because he invested all his money, and it doesn't look good for Dre. It doesn't look good for Dre at all. Like, Dre, it's not looking good for you, bro. It's really not looking good for you. All right, let's talk about these shoes though. Help me out, fam. What is this boy thinking about buying these ugly ass shoes? Help me out. Where the heck? I mean, y'all tell me, I'm not a shoe fanatic. I'm not a shoe connoisseur. Like, I don't really know a lot about lady shoes. You know, I'm a dude. I know about men's shoes, but tell me those shoes not ugly though. Tell me those are not the ugliest shoes. Like, if I'm a man, I don't think I'm gonna be getting those shoes for my lady. You know what I mean? Like seriously, right? So, yeah, what's up? What's going on, Jazz? Like, seriously, what homeboy, what you thinking about? And that's why he's beating himself over the head. Like, I can't do nothing right. I can't do nothing right. Like the dude, you know, he's special. This boy is special. Like Derek is special, and I think Keyshawn, and she knows it. She realizes how special this dude is. But this was the perfect opportunity for Keyshawn to get exactly what she wanted. Because remember, Haley wanted her to be the headliner, right? Be the headliner at the paint. She was afraid because Derek wasn't going to let her do it. But once he kind of was like, oh, baby, don't leave me. I'll do anything. I'll do anything you want me to do. You know, then it was like, hey, this is the perfect opportunity for me to play at the paint. Because he's like, oh, you want me to fix up the room so you can dance again? And she's like, nah, I don't want that to happen. Oh, you want me to, you know, you want to go back on tour? And she's like, nah, I don't want that to happen either. And then it's like, all right, do you want to dance at the paint? And she was like, yeah. So she made it look like it was his idea, but it was already in the works. Haley already had that plan for her to go and be the headliner, get the whole door money, and be out and totally leave your boy Derek, fam. So, yeah, I'm telling you right now, like, this is playing out the way that Keyshawn wants it to play out. I just hope that she really can get away once she get that door money, because it's going to be a lot of people. I mean, I saw the trailer for the next episode. It's going to be a lot of people coming through to the grand reopening, right? It's going to be a lot of people coming through. That's going to be a lot of money for Keyshawn, as long as, you know, Uncle Clifford is in agreement with it so she can get her money, right? Y'all let me know. Ugly, I see y'all ugly. Them shoes was terrible, like terrible. Seriously, right? So let's move on. Let's talk more about this. Let's break this down. I understand that your boy here, let me see. This guy right here, man, he's playing hardball. And he's telling your boy Corbin, listen, if we lose this casino deal, it's all on you. And if you really think about it, like, I know, right? You remember they all signed paperwork for Promised Land to go through. They sold whatever property that they had in order for Promised Land to go through. So they're supposed to be getting a whole lot of money off this deal too. You know, so he's telling Corbin, listen, man, you signed those papers, those documents. If this thing doesn't go through because you help Andre get elected, and then things don't go the way they're supposed to go, it's on you. So Corbin is now having to rethink his whole strategy now as far as him backing Dre. You know, I mean, it's not looking good for Dre, but Dre hopefully is going to still run. I believe he will. Now let's talk about this scene right here. Man, oh man, right? So your girl, what's this about? Ladies, help me out. Have y'all ever wrapped your hair ever with Coca-Cola bottles? I mean, Coca-Cola cans. Like, is this the thing to do? I mean, if you want those big ass curls, is this the thing to do? Have these big curls with those big, help me understand. You know, I'm bald, right? So I couldn't tell you. Daria, you say no? Okay. What is going on? That's how they do it in the South, I guess. That's how they do it in Chucalissa. So your girl walk in, and this lady says the most off-color thing that I was like, wow, really? She says to Haley as she's walking in the door with her red bottoms. Notice she got the red bottoms. I did see that. She had the red bottoms, and she walks in and says, ma'am, I think you in the wrong shop. Shanae's shop is further down the block. Like, so off color, like real, you already know, right? And she's like, nah, I'm here. I know what I'm doing. I know what's happening. I know what's going on. And now they talking business because Haley is not playing. She wants the $10 million She doesn't want the $5 million. And, Georgie, she's like, this is all I'm going to give you, $5 million. And guess what? If you walk out that door, that $5 million is going to be gone. You're going to have to wait to the next election, because the people, if they don't vote it in this term, they may vote it in the next term, right? Depending on who's in office. So they playing hardball, and your girl's not playing. Haley, she's standing her ground. She's standing her ground. Like, is she going? My question to you is she going to get this $10 million from Georgia? Is it going to happen? Like, what has to happen in order for Haley to get this money? You know what I mean? Like, do you think she's going to get the money? I don't know if she's going to get the money up front. I don't know if she's going to get the money now. She may get it later. Somebody else may come along. Maybe Promised Land will override Georgie and say, hey, listen, we are in dire straits. We need this waterfront property in order for this deal to go through, in order for Promised Land to go through. So I don't know. You guys drop your comments below. Let me know, is she going to get this 10 million or not? Because it's not looking good as of right now. I don't know if that's going to happen, because she is playing serious hardball. Okay. All right. Let's get to it. I want to talk about this right here, right? Your boy Diamond and Big Bone. They look like a good couple. They're a couple in real life. We know that, right? But at the same time, your boy looked like his nose is wide open on your girl, Big Bone, right? Wide open, okay? And bottom line, I would be too. To be honest with you, I would be too. I mean, she looking real good. But here's the part that I want to talk about, right? Your girl's being uplifted by Uncle Clifford, like, yeah, I got my bottom B, because they worried about, people coming in and actually, making some Skrilla. Big L's like, how we going to make Skrilla? We going to be at half capacity. But Uncle Cliff's like, well, I got my bottom B, and she's going to bring the crowd out and all this and that. But your girl Haley's like, yo, I want to see your routine, right? I want to see what you working with. And yeah, your girl Mercedes, she ain't looking too good. It's not looking good for your girl Mercedes. It's really, really not. I'm like, man, what are you doing? Mercedes, what are you doing? I want to know how in between Coach and Farrah, and now it couldn't have been that long ago, right? Because she was going up on that pole. She was struggling a little bit, but she was going up on that pole when she was with Coach and Farrah, right? But now it looked like she is really lost it. Like, she been through so much running around with Terica and all of that she just lost it. Like, how did you just lose it like that? Talk to me, fam. Like, help me out. Help me out, right? Help me out. What is going on with Mercedes? I know she got the mental block, but now there's something crazy going on. She doesn't have the 7 pounds in her shoulder anymore, but something is happening with her. Like, mentally, I think, honestly, and I don't want to say it, because, we're going to see it probably in the next episode. But, yeah, I think she really is kind of like past her time. Like, it's time for her to become a manager, become like a trainer, open up a class and really train girls on how to do this. Even, Uncle Cliff is like, what the heck is going on? Like, she couldn't even stay up there. She was struggling. Your girl knocking over stuff, and it's not looking good. So let's talk about Keyshawn walking in the door. She's like, listen, we're going to have a new headliner, right? That's what Haley said. We're going to have a new headliner. You ain't ready. And she like, Whispering and Roulette can't be it, right? And then turn around. Look who walks in the door. Boom. Right? The music, the 808 just hit and said, boom. As soon as she walked in the door, it was like, yo, Miss Sip is back, and she going to be the headliner, looking good. And, yeah, look at your boy face. Your man looking shocked as ever. Why he looking so shocked? Why is your boy looking so shocked? He look like he's seen a ghost. Like, he look like he's seen a ghost. Like, seriously, he's like, yo, who? How did she end up here? Because you remember the last time he saw her. The last time he saw a vision of Miss Sip was with him and Big Bone was getting into it right at the crib, right at his crib. So Diamond is like, yo, you almost looking like James St. Patrick right there, right? Ghost, right? from Power. But yeah, your boy is surprised as hell. Like, yo, I can't believe she's here. But she like, hey, what's going on? She ready to get this money, get this Skrilla, get all of that. But your girls are groupies though. Your girls Roulette, they groupies, B. They like, yo, Whisper like, I want to grow up and be just like you. We wear your lashes. Like they real groupies, you know what I mean? But they definitely admiring your girl for doing what she does. You know, even Roulette is like, yeah, I wouldn't have learned that move. I wouldn't have learned the move that you did. You know, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have learned how to do that. So they definitely giving her love, giving her support, giving her everything, right? All right, let's move this thing on. Let's move this thing up a little bit. Yes, let's talk about your boy Big Teak and the funeral of Big Teak. You know, Wally definitely hooked them up. I mean, your boy looking casket fresh, right? And Little Murder slips him one last, you know, lyric, one last song dedicated to him, right? He got the gold chains on. I mean, your boy looking right, you know. He does a little nose thing on him, you know what I mean? Yeah, your boy is definitely messed up over what's going on with his boy and over this death. But your boy is he's casket fresh. Like, if you're gonna go out, you're gonna go out like that. Wody hooked him up. Doesn't even look like, you know, he took one to the dome, right? He look good going out like that. So here's where it all starts, right? Your boy is highly upset. I'm gonna get right to it. The OGs is like, yo, come here, right? Because your boy is talking wild trash on the internet about, yeah, you know, that's what happens to, you know, cats that mess with my clique. I'm like, nah, Pico, you not talking trash, bro. You really not going in like that. You really not going in right now. This is the wrong day. You picked the wrong day to talk trash and clout chase for your squad, right? To try to look good to your squad, right? And yeah, shout out to you, Funky G83. Can't forget that. Thank you for mentioning that. Yes, Scarface, salute to Scarface. Perfect song for that. Absolutely perfect song for that. Salute to you on that. Yes. So your boy Pico picked the wrong day to pop trash. And the OGs ain't feeling it. You know, the OGs is mad. They mad. They are ready for blood. I mean, come on, man. Like, you spit on this man's grave. That's what he's saying. Like, how you gonna spit on this man's grave on the day of his funeral? Like, how you really gonna do that, right? So it's a wrap. It's pretty much a wrap, because the OGs is like, listen, man, you know what to do. You know what to do. Like, they put the symbols up. It's a wrap. They don't call him Little Murder for nothing. They don't call him Little Murder for nothing, right? So let's speed this thing up, fam. I know you guys saw Shell and all of that. We talked about Shell and her not wanting, you know, Terica and being mad at Terica. Let's talk about this stuff. Let's talk about why they call your girl Roulette, right? Why do they call your girl Roulette? Do you know why they call your girl Roulette? Your girl Roulette is no joke, right? She is not a game, and she came out on some real gangsters, right? She came out on some gangster, y'all. She is not playing with this dude. Like, she tried to short Whisper money after he messed around with her, right? And she like, we got a problem here, son? We got a problem? We got a problem? He talking trash. He tried to strangle Shorty. And your girl came out with the blicky. She said, we got a problem, bro? Like, she even played the game herself. Like, yeah, we're going to play my favorite game, Rushy Roulette. He's like, you bluffing. What? Yo, she is crazy, fam. Crazy. Your girl is wow. Told the boy, take his stuff off. Left him there. Like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for this dude right here. You know, but do you think that he's now going to try to find your girl Roulette? Do you think that's what's going to happen? Do you think he's going to retire? Do you think he's going to be looking for his clothes and looking for his car and everything else like that? What's going on, fam? I see y'all coming in the door. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah. I know for sure that something, I don't know. Some people said that Roulette is going to die. I don't know. Is this what's going to happen to make her, You make this guy come after her, right? Because I mean, she's kind of on edge, right? She's off the chain. She's stealing the dude's car, stole his clothes, got all the money. Like she is wilding. She's the Candy Crush queen, right? She's waiting in the bathroom. She's the Candy Crush queen. I mean, seriously, guys, do you think that Roulette is gonna get taken out because of this whole incident that happened with Whisper in the hotel? Right? Drop your comments below. I don't know, but I know that she is definitely she's definitely on edge, B. She's definitely on edge. Let me see what y'all talk about. Roulette, yeah. Roulette gave that man the business, right? Gave that man the business. Yeah. Final time, right? And she told him, like, don't mess around, just pay. Just pay up, right? Just pay up. Stop playing. Yes, creatorship. She's crazy. But I like her. Shout out to Gail Bean. Gail Bean is playing this role real good. Like, I've never seen her do something like this. Like, I've always seen her Snowfall, and she was always, she was the crackhead in Snowfall, and then she cleaned herself up, right? Now she with Leon, right? If y'all know Snowfall, if you watch Snowfall, that's one of my favorite shows as well. But yeah, Gail Bean in this, she is playing that role like for real, right? Playing the role, doing her thing. And yeah. This is not a game. This is not a game. So I don't know if she's going to die. I don't think so. That's not one of my predictions. That's not one of my predictions. So I don't think she's going to die. I don't think that's going to happen, right? I think she's going to live because she is wild. Like, she's a survivor. For her to be acting this way, like, she's been surviving for a very long time, on edge, doing whatever she needs to do to get money, doing her extracurricular activities besides dancing, right? I ain't winking, y'all. I'm not trying to kill y'all. I ain't playing a winking game, y'all. I'm not playing a winking game. But yeah, she is definitely off the chain, fam. This dude, she played. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk about it. Your boy Pico come out the store, right? He came out the store. Let me get it right here. Came out the store like it was all peaches and cream, right? Peaches and cream, thought it was all good. He's walking. He's talking to his kids. His son, who's about to turn 6, is calling him on the phone. And he's like, what are you doing up? You need to be in bed. He got another kid on the way. How do y'all feel about Pico? Like, your boy Pico, first of all, we see your boy Pico, he pretty soft as cotton, right? He's soft as a baby's bottom, right? He's pretty soft, pretty soft guy. You know what I'm saying? Family man, we'll give it to him. But when it comes down to this gang stuff, like, he ain't the one to be doing, like, he shouldn't even been in the gang. Like, seriously, like, he shouldn't even been part of all of that. I don't even know why he doing that. Like I said earlier, he was getting on that video for clout. Right? He's getting on that video so he can get more respect from his squad. If you really was gangster like that, you wouldn't have to do all that extra stuff. You know what I mean? So he a family man. He shouldn't be in a gang. Like, that's the last thing you should be doing. You got kids at home. You know what I'm saying? Your girl about to have another child. Like, come on, man. Like, you basically setting yourself up. You setting yourself up. So, right. Yo, Funky G83, funny, man. You are funny, right? Pico was a gummy bear, right? He's soft as a gummy bear, right? And, like, the boy shouldn't have been there. Like, he shouldn't have even did that video. Why did he do that? He didn't think anything was going to happen. And your boy come out, he hiding behind stuff, right? He hide behind there, got the hoodie on, and he's wearing blue, right? After he get on the phone. Got the hoodie on, coming from behind, wearing blue, so Pico squad won't notice that he's wearing, the red, black, and the green. So he's wearing the colors of the squad, so he doesn't get detected. And he comes out with the hood on like he James St. Patrick Ghost, right? And the dude is like, man, you shouldn't have been popping jump, man. Like, you wasn't there, when blood was gushing out his head and he was barely breathing and the whole 9 and blood is all over me and everything, like explaining exactly what happened to him. Because Pico was like, oh, you think I took Big Teak out? I didn't take him out. Nah, that wasn't me. I was just popping jump, man. I was just trying to get clout. Bad mistake, bro. Bad mistake. Because your boy is like, what? You got kids? You got one on the way? oh, your young one about to turn 6, and he knows his child's name. Y'all remember what the name is? What is his son's name? What is Pico's son's name, right? That's about to turn 6. And for one moment, I thought that your boy was gonna let him go, right? Your boy, I thought, you know, when he said, "Yo, my son is about to turn 6," I thought Murder was gonna be like, "All right, man," and just beat him down, did something. I didn't think he was gonna really spray Pico, but he was. But that last line was like a killer. He said, "Oh, Tyson or Terrace." Okay, Tyson Terrace. It's with a T. I know. I remember that. Thank you, fam. Listen, I thought that he was going to let him go. I honestly thought he was going to let him go. But he said, I'm gonna tell your son that you love him. If that ain't like gangster, if that's not American gangster, if that's not Scarface, like if that's not a gangster line, I don't know what is. I'm gonna tell your son that you love him. Man, crazy. I was shocked because I didn't think he's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all, you know, a lot of people think that Lil Murder, you know, because he with Uncle Clifford, think that he, you know, soft as cotton, but they don't call him Lil Murder for nothing. Now he is Big Homicide. Now he's Big Homicide. Man, man. Again, I'm still shocked, but honestly, you know, I love gangster movies too. I love the movies, so I was like, yeah. Even though I know it wasn't right, you know, again, even though I know it wasn't right, he shouldn't have went that route. He could have just beat him up. As other people, it's going to be a lot of controversy. It's been a lot of controversy going back and forth, right? People like, oh, he should have just beat him up and should have taught him a lesson, or took him in front of his kids and then beat him down in front of his kids and embarrassed him in front of his kids. This way he could be embarrassed for the rest of his life, right? They don't call him Little Murder for nothing. They do not call him Little Murder for nothing, fam. Yeah, it had to go down the way that it had to go down. Like, if it didn't go down, then I think the OGs would have retaliated on Little Murder. His own squad would have been like, yo, why you ain't take him out? Like, we already gave you the orders. You know what I'm saying? Some people like, oh, well, Little Murder could have said, nah, he got the orders. It wasn't even his call. It wasn't even Little Murder's call to not take out Pico. Like, Pico went overboard, played himself, clout chasing, and he got taken out. It is what it is. Like, it is what it is, fam. So, fam, let's move on, right? Let's move on. What else can we say about your girl Haley? Like, again, Haley's trying to be very encouraging to Dre, and you know, she got something up her sleeve. I don't know if y'all remember, they were sitting down. She brought over moonshine. Come to find out, she gave him like $10,000 check, a donation after they, you know, got busy finally. But she left like a check. She left a $10,000 donation check to Andre after she left in the morning. like he gave her the business, and, you know, saying like she paid him off. So she comes over, they drinking moonshine, and she trying to encourage him, like, yo, it's not over, man. Like, we still can do this. And she wants him to become mayor because, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys why. Definitely chime in below. Haley wants Dre to become mayor because Haley knows how much power she has over Dre, and she can manipulate him to possibly get 10 million out of the deal for Promised Land or whatever else that she needs. She got Dre wrapped around her finger. So if he becomes mayor, he's gonna have more power, and that's more power for her to manipulate, right? Drop your thoughts below, right? Drop your thoughts below. Let me know. Drop your thoughts below, and let me know what you think about that. All right. Let's continue on. Let's talk about, well, first off, I want to ask y'all, is grandmother Ernestine gonna make it? We know Uncle Clifford went through what he went through. He was upset. He was mad at Haley because she brought Miss Mississippi back, right? But is grandmother Ernestine gonna make it? Right? Is she gonna make it? I think she is gonna make it. I want her to make it, but I think she's gonna make it. Amy, on the other hand, she thinks that, you know, she's gonna die, and then Haley's gonna feel bad. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about the $10,000 and the cash me outside, right? Some people say I don't know. I don't think she would, but I don't know. Nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. Okay. Let's talk about your girl. Your girl, Pastor Woodbine, right? She used to do tricks. She used to do all types of stuff. That's what she said. She used to do all types of craziness, right? But now she a pastor, and she on there televising, like she doing her little television, preaching and everything else like that. And yeah, they get a donation for $10,000. They're like, praise the Lord, right? $10,000. I think she mentioned like Shaquille O'Neal gave it $3,800. Said Shaquille O'Neal, thank you, Shaquille O'Neal, for $3,800. But they got $10,000 from some foundation, and the note said, "Cash me outside." And cash me outside leads to this man right here. This man, listen, to be, the bastard son, right, of the father, the cow, whatever, father cow, this dude got a lot of bread, right? He got a lot of bread that he's spreading around. He invested in Dre. That's tens of thousands of dollars, right? He invested now in Pastor Woodbine. And remember, Uncle Clifford said the best way to get to Pastor Woodbine is to pay her off, right? To bring the water to you. If you can't get to the water, you got to bring the water to you. So now he's bringing Pastor Woodbine to let her know, listen, I'm going to pay you, but you got to drop out of this race. We can't have a three-way thing going on. Now, do you think, drop it in the comments below, do you think that she is going to take that money and drop out of the race? I think she is, because she really doesn't want to be mad. And she even mentioned that, right? They talked about it. And, she's doing it and running out of spite because, Wayne Kyle shut her church down because of the whole COVID thing. And she was making money hand over fist. And then he came in there. Y'all remember, came in there with the police. So, yeah, we got this whole paper here, whatever, you violating, and you got to shut down your church or have them 6 feet apart or whatever the case is. So she's running against Wayne Kyle because he tried to play her, take her money out of her pocket, right? So she don't really want it. She just want the money and the power, right? So we're going to see what Pastor Woodbine does, but he definitely handed off a stack. How much you think that stack was, fam? How much you think that stack was? That's a lot. He already invested $10,000. Already invested $10,000. Now he put a stack in her hand, a whole stack. You think that's like another $10,000? Is that $50,000? What you think it is, right? What you think it is? I think she's gonna take the money. I think she's gonna drop out. All right, man. Your girl Roulette is no joke, man. Took that man car. Took that man car. Gonna have your boy Duffy chop it up. Yo, Duffy, I'm gonna tell you right now, Duffy is the hustler's hustler. Duffy, he transporting, oxy, right, in the trucks. He making deals with Big L. He getting calls. He's in the chop shop. Yo, Duffy does it all. Like, that's the dude. If Roulette want to have a dude, that's the dude that she definitely want to be with, right? And then she got her revolver, got the round in there, and she is insane, man. Insane. So let's talk about this last bit, and I think we're going to wrap it up. Family, your boy Little Murder is in the booth, right? He's in the booth. He got the ring on with the blood still on his hands. He didn't even wash his hands. He looked like he went straight to the studio, fam. And he about to drop some lyrics, fam. Like, he's ready to drop something. So what do you think he's going to drop? Do you think he's going to finally come and tell who he really is? Is he going to drop lyrics on Pico, on the murder of Pico, right? Is he gonna say, "Hey, Pico, try to play my boy Big Teak"? Da 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 da. I ain't rapping right now, but let me know. Do you think that Lil Murder is going to expose the whole situation and really drop everything and pretty much kind of like snitch on himself, like some of these rappers be doing? Is he gonna do that? Is he gonna retaliate now? Because is he gonna say, "Yo, you know what? That dude Pico, he was talking a lot of junk, clout chasing, but I took him out." Is he gonna put that on record? You know what I mean? I don't think that's a good idea. Nobody thinks it's a good idea, but he's Little Murder. He's in his feelings. He's very emotional right now. He is like very emotional. He lost his best friend. He lost his best friend. Now he's in a relationship with, Uncle Clifford. And he just retaliated on Pico. Like, I thought Pico was going to come after him. I really thought that. I thought Pico was coming for him. The way, if we look back in that first or second episode, when Pico was peeking out the back of that car, like, I see you, Little Murder, right? I'm down with this crew now, but I see you. I thought Pico was going to be the op. I thought he was going to be a serious op. Nope. Nope. Little Murder came with the heat, and he lit that ass. He lit that ass up, fam. Lit that ass up. So you guys let me know, what is Little Murder going to be rapping about in this next episode? Are we finally going to see Tina Snow? Like, I've been waiting. Like, are they going to hold Meg Thee Stallion to the end? Are they going to hold it to the 10th episode? I think they're going to do that because she ain't show up yet. Her hand showed up. I'm waiting for Tina Snow to come through. Like, seriously, come through. Like, dance. Like, do what you do. You know what I mean? But I thought Pico was going to do it too. I thought he was. For real. So, absolutely, fam. I appreciate y'all coming through, holding me down. Again, shout out to Amy. She working real hard. She couldn't make it. But you know how we do, fam. You guys are part of the show, and I appreciate all of your comments and everything, fam. Yeah, I like Duffy too. He definitely, he's the hustler's hustler. We gonna see what happens with Duffy and that whole chop shop thing. But yeah, fam, I appreciate y'all holding me down for real. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much, family. Again, if you'd like to donate, hey, all donations, I'm open for it. Definitely make sure you go into that description box. You'll see Amy's link there as well. So definitely subscribe to her page if you haven't already subscribed. Watch a couple of videos. And definitely subscribe to the VACAY-JayTV as we go in live. I appreciate all y'all for coming through. Shout out. I'm going to give y'all shout outs. Shout out to Creator Sis, Tanae C, Daria Shanice. We're talking about Funky G83. What's going on, D Jones? What's going on, Savannah? Just Me, thinking out loud came through, right? Who else came through? Shakira came through. Man, a lot of new folks came through, fam. I appreciate y'all. Who else came through? A lot of folks came through. Savannah came through, of course. A lot of you guys came through, and I really, really appreciate all your comments. Oh, Miss Toka. Thank you, Miss Toka, for coming through. All right? A lot of folks came through, and I appreciate all of you for coming through and holding your boy down as we continue to do this. Are you guys excited about episode 9? Are you excited about episode 9? I think, listen, I'm excited about episode 9. I'm real excited about episode 9. Episode 8 turned up. Episode 9, I think it's going to go even higher. I think the war is really going to happen. I think, your boy Maine and Little Murder, they finally going to be, this war is about to happen. So we're going to see some gangster stuff go down in P Valley. The grand reopening about to happen. And, we're going to see what happens. I'm excited about 9. I'm definitely excited about 10. We're going to cover, we're going to go live. And I'm going to thank you guys for coming through and holding me down, all right? So, on behalf of my squad, VACAY-JayTV and friends, I love you guys, appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming through. And until next time, salute.